Welcome to the Bamgboshe Happy Hour. Let's talk Big Brother season 27. Today is August 12th, day 36 in the Big Brother house. I am Peju Bamgboshe Roethlisberger, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, to like, and to subscribe to all things Peju. Do it right here. Do it right here. And also, you can check out our regular scheduled Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast that streaming every day, but new episodes are streamed on Thursdays and some Sundays. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, I appreciate you for tuning in. Now, listen, we like to do our weekly top tier podcast. I normally do it on Wednesdays, but I decided to do it a little bit earlier because guess what? There was no updates for today. Nothing exciting happened because guess what? The people in the Big Brother house, like I said, they don't have common sense. Common sense is not common in the Big Brother house. I don't know what happens. I don't know if it's the fumes like from the new paint or what gets into these house guests, but they just don't use their common sense. And then I'm also starting to believe that no one in there actually even ever saw like a full episode of Big Brother, because they have no idea how to play the game. And people who were some of my favorites, they really just kind of have like fallen off a hill, a cliff, fallen over into the river, whatever. And some of them, they just get so mean, just really mean and nasty, and thinking that they are the ish, and really they are a piece of ish. Okay. So anyway, let's get into we are at week 5. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's get into the week 5 tier rankings. And so, guys, I have 3 tiers. On the bottom, I have this hooch, and hooch means that you are actively sinking your game. You don't know what the freak you're doing. You suck. You need to go home. Then we have the mid tier, which is premium, which you could be doing a combination of things. You can be doing some sucky things, or you can be doing some good things, or some really, really good things. Or you could just be like floating, not really getting into any trouble, not hurting anybody's game, not hurting your allies. You're just there, you're breathing, and you're not causing any trouble. Then we have we have the top shelf. Now, top shelf means that you are killing it in the game. You are helping out your allies. You are planning for your future. You can see yourself being in the top 5. You really are doing well at this game, and you are not actively hurting the people who you are aligned with. I think that's kind of hard for this house. I think it really is. Okay, so let's start off. We want to start off in alphabetical order. Starting off with Ashley. Now, Ashley, I was very skeptical about Ashley, week 1, week 2, but she's coming on strong. She still has her quirky weirdness, but she's obviously very intelligent, very smart girl, very smart woman. Let me stop calling people girl. And she has pretty decent reads on the house. And I like that, she's not afraid to speak her mind and do what she needs to do. Now, I don't like how Mickey talks to her sometimes. I didn't like how Ashley was with Morgan in the beginning, but Morgan, needs somebody to shake her. So, as she has seen, how Zach was, but maybe she's going to be able to work with Zach and Morgan. Let's see what happens. But I don't think that she's playing poorly right now. I think that she's doing pretty decent. So she is a premium, like right in the middle, like premium. Let's go. Ava. Now, Ava did not like Ashley too much. She really couldn't stand Ashley. Didn't see how she really couldn't stand Ashley so much. But Ava, everybody pretty much likes Ava. She's aligned herself with Will, and everyone likes Will. However, I'm a little bit worried now because I think some people probably may want to put her on the block because Ava lied directly to Zach and told Zach that he was good. She put him up. Morgan also saw that, so that's not good. And Ava, for whatever reason, did not try and not try to talk to people before she decided to make her nominations, except she talked to Mickey, she talked to Will, talked to Rachel a little bit, but not much. And then, so people have noticed that. People notice that. And Ava, she needs some rest and she's tired. but she did make good initial nominations. So I can't really say that her game sucks. I think she should be a little bit more active and not be so freaking tired all the time. So I'm going with a premium for Ava as well because she did a decent job with her nominations. Next, we have Catherine. Now, Catherine, I'm not a big fan of Catherine. I am more pro showmance than not, but I think that you have to know when to cut the showmance. You have to know when to play the game and when to fall in love. All I've seen Catherine do is under the spell of Riley. I don't get it. I just, what is up like, I don't get it. Am I not seeing something? Like, what does he do to these women, to these house guests? I don't see it. I don't see how you can just be mesmerized by Riley. Is it because he's tall? Have these people never seen a tall man before? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So Catherine is a hooch. I'm going to say she's not the worst hooch, but she is definitely in the bottom tier hooch, probably like in the middle hooch. She could play, I'm sure she could do worse, but she can certainly do a lot better. She's not playing the game well because she's not making her own decisions. She didn't do anything with the power of veto. She won the power of veto. What she win the power of veto for? Did you win it to show people that you can win something? And I don't get it. And it's kind of like a luck based power veto, right? It wasn't one that you had to actually have much skill or my bugging. And you had the power veto. You don't really talk to anybody about it and you decide not to use it. I'm okay with you not using it, but you didn't even talk to anybody about it. Okay. Moving on. Kelly. Now, Kelly, I feel like Kelly has not been treated fairly. Kelly has done some silly things. She's an instigator and she's, likes a drama. She likes all that stuff. But she's still hooch. I need her to do more in the game. If she does more in the game, maybe she can come out of the hooch status, but at least she's not on the block. Okay. Next, we have Lauren. Now, Lauren to me is a low premium. I don't think that Lauren is really doing much in the game at all, but Lauren does appear to be friendly. She appears to be cordial. She appears to be nice. And being nice sometimes in a house full of no common sense can be very helpful in the long run. So let's see. I'm going to put her as a low premium. All right. Next, we have Mickey. Mickey is the lowest of hooch, unfortunately. And Mickey was one of my favorite players in the beginning. Mickey has a bad attitude. Mickey is actively making bad decisions. One day she wants to keep Zach. One day she wants to keep Vinny. One day she wants to keep Keanu. You can't keep all of them. One day she loves Morgan. One day she's against Morgan. One day she likes Ashley. Next day she's against Ashley. One day she likes Rachel. Next day she's against Rachel. Okay. And obviously, we saw what happened with Jimmy. She did not like Jimmy after a while. She gave up on him. It's too annoying. It's too crazy, too all over the place. You painted a big target on your back. And I'll be okay with you going home anytime soon. So I'm going to say a low, low hooch. Next, we have Morgan. Morgan is kind of right there with her, although Morgan doesn't appear to be as mean. Morgan just is more annoying. She's whiny. She's crying all the time about being a model and nobody wants to talk to her. And she's a D1 athlete and we know she's a gamer, but she doesn't mention about her being a gamer, which, whatever. She's in love with Zach. And she is a 33-year-old grown woman who should not be that infatuated with a 27-year-old young man. It doesn't matter about his age. She can be attracted to him and have a relationship with him. I mean, she's a grown ass adult. Grow up, Morgan. Grow up, Morgan. Grow up, Morgan. This is a game you're playing. Why are you so obsessed with this man? Why? Have you not seen a penis before? Anyway, I think that she's so engulfed in Zach that it has completely just kind of has her brain fluttered. So she gets a low hooch. But she managed not to go on the block. So Okay, I'll give her a hooch, not low hooch, but still hooch. Next, we have Rachel. I love Rachel, but Rachel is doing some stupid things. This is Rachel's worst week as far as her playing from my perspective. Rachel's fighting with Morgan. Rachel's, getting upset about stuff with Riley, talking about showmances, and she just is not really, everything is getting on her nerves. That shouldn't get on her nerves. Maybe she just misses her family. I know that Rachel is capable of playing better. She has been playing better all season, except for this week. Maybe she's just homesick. I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned for Rachel. Rachel is going to get a high hooch, though, because she does make some good points. She does want to get Vinny out, but she just needs to dial it down a little bit. That's just my point, because my opinion. Next, we have Riley, who I am not a fan of Riley, but Riley is playing okay. I will give Riley a low premium to mid premium because people like him and he's able to maneuver and fool people and get free kisses from Catherine. So it'd be funny if he wins this season. It will be funny. If he wins, I don't think I'll watch Big Brother again because how did that happen? Okay. Next, we have Vince. Vince in his egg costume, which I think is the cutest thing in the world. Vince is in a lot of trouble. Vince is very capable in this game, but Vince is also very not capable in this game. He is too passive for me. He has good ideas, has good strategy, but doesn't follow through. He should not be on the block, but he is on the block. Okay. He's a hooch this week. But next week, if he survives, he could be a premium or he could be a low top shelf. Who knows? Next, we have Will. Will, I love Will. Will's not doing much though, but he's okay. He's a premium because people like him. People want to talk to him. People aren't really trying to target him, although they may want to use him as a pawn. But for the most part, people can be okay and comfortable with Will. So I'm going to go with the premium this week. And finally, the lowest of the low is Zach. Zach, who had a power in this game, who still has a power in this game, a $10,000 bribe to get himself off the block, decided not to use it, even though he's been warned several times that he probably does not have the votes to stay, and it's definitely not certain that he has the votes to stay against Keanu or Vinny. But guess what? He's just banking on being a cute guy. He'll smile, he'll flirt. I have no idea what he's doing. I have no idea. I have none. He told Morgan that the only reason why he didn't use it is because he knew Morgan would go up on the block. Not only would she have gone up on the block, she probably would have gone home. What are you doing, Zach? What are you doing? Is it $10,000 versus $750? $10,000 versus 15 or 16 or however much you make going to jury, or however much you could make staying on Big Brother longer. If you don't win the blockbuster, you may go home. What are you doing? Anyway, let's see who had my highest votes. Let's see. I guess to me, I guess Will and Ava probably played the best game this week, and it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Nobody was a top shelf for me. No one. So, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are on my rankings, my tier rankings, because nobody was great this week. The nominations were good, but nobody else did what they needed to do. Ashley was pretty decent. So I forgot about that. So Ashley had a decent week, not great. Will had a decent week, not great. So maybe those two. Ava, and Ava. Is that? But nobody's playing well. Mostly everyone's a hooch. Don't confuse it with hoochie. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Bambushi Happy Hour. Let's talk Big Brother season 27. Guys, I will be back after the live eviction with my beautiful mom to talk about our thoughts on who went home. Who do you think should go home, guys? Let me know. I think Zach should go home because he just was foolish. I don't didn't want him to go home before, but I don't know. And I don't want Keanu to go home. And Vinny is entertaining. All right. Well, anyway, let me know your thoughts below. Bye.